Hi everyone, we are from Group 1. So today we're going to present our practical on anthocyanins expression and spots identification. So for the introduction, as we all know, anthocyanins are natural compounds found in fruits and veggies. They have many health benefits like fighting oxidation, boosting immunity, and preventing aging and inflammation. And because of this, they are used in food, supplements, cosmetic, and more. Getting anthocyanins from plant is the first step to using them, according to Tide et al. In 2022. And due to that, determining the optimal analytical technique requires measuring the anthocyanin content of sample according to Constantine and Stratin in 2022. So, for the objective of this practical is number one is to extracting anthocyanin from natural resources like fruit, vegetables, or flowers. The second one is to purifying the extracted anthocyanins to obtain a concentrated sample. And lastly, to identify the presence or and characteristic of anthocyanin spots through chromatography techniques.
Next, for the result, we have three samples. The first sample is dark red color of leaf. The second sample is purple color of petal, and the third sample is orange reddish color of petal. Okay, so let's jump for the observation. For color observation of all the sample, so first sample we can see changes from dark pink to light pink, and lastly yellow greenish. For the second sample, we can see the color change from purple to light purple, and lastly colorless. For the third sample, orange reddiness change to red color, after that faded red, and lastly yellow color. As we can see on the thin layer chromatography paper, there are two spots for each sample except sample 2. So, based on the RF value calculated, sample 1 for spot 1 is 0.45, for the spot 2 is 0.98, For the sample 2, spot 1 is 0.98, and for sample 3, spot 1 is 0.43 and spot 2 is 0.95. Okay, so this experiment focus on anthocyanin extraction from flower. It's crucial to understand that anthocyanin are non-photosynthetic pigment. So it's not the same as chlorophyll lah. These pigments are responsible for the vibrant red, purple and blue color found in flowers, fruit and vegetable. So based on the extraction process of different pigments in leaf and petal extraction using thin layer chromatography, we observe that sample 3 of pigment spot 1 and sample 1 of pigment spot 1 are more polar compared to sample 3 of pigment spot 2 as well as sample 1 and sample 2 of pigment spot 2. This polarity difference is determined by the RF value, which is the ratio of the distance traveled by solute to the distance traveled by the solvent. As we can see before, the table of RF value, sample 1 and sample 3, the spot 1 are 0.45 and also 0.43. So this indicates that pigment with higher polarity are more attracted to the mobile phase, which is in this experiment we are using BAW solvent, while those with lower polarity are more attracted to the tertiary phase.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anthocyanins binti Aninan with matrix number 77764. So I will continue with what is the difficult for us to conduct during the experiment. For the first one, when crushing the sample inside the test tube, the cordyline fruticosa leaf sample is a bit tough to crush inside the tubes. Hence it takes a longer time to be crushed compared to the other sample. It is so crucial to not break the tube while crushing it. Number 2, when dropping the sample on the chromatography paper, the drop of the sample should not spread widely. It is hard if the sample is too diluted. If it's too diluted, 15 minutes of drops might tear the paper. The amount of HCl usage plays an important role in this part. For the last one is when placing the paper inside the BAW solution. The challenge is when we have to ensure the paper strip, that the paper that to hold the chromatography paper is exact length for the solution to be below the start line.
So in conclusion, we have learned the way to extract the anthocyanin through chromatography technique. That's all for our group. Thank you.